Anyway, let's just move on from this. I just want to see his fucking activities, okay?
Devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God,
and will kill you.
Is Andrew Tate starting a cult? In my previous video, I documented his whole life story, and during that I came across a clip that kind of shook me.
I think it's good for me to be able to say, look, I have 110,000 people who like me, who are my fans, for example, who would help me if I ever asked for it, not that I ever would, who agree with my worldviews, but they're being taken seriously because they also have financial means. If they're complete brokies, nobody gives a shit.
Wait, so isn't that what a cult is?
When you hear him say that, and then you realize he's openly supported other cult leaders like Joseph Kony.
And the reason I got this t-shirt made is because I have a lot of respect for Kony. Now I know, okay, he's a warlord, whatever. But Kony is a G.
And he has even praised the infamous German dictator.
Everything must happen instantly.
Okay,
quickly.
Patrick CC. Okay, Patrick CC. I know where you got this clip from.
Fast, speed, attack. Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly.
Then you realize he now has over 130,000 people paying him every month, essentially for his advice. But above all else, he has a secret organization called the War Room, a network of members with varied
Dude, this is my favorite part, because, like, look at all these fucking top G's, bro.
He has a secret organization.
Look at all these fucking top G's, bro. Look at all these fucking top G's. The war room. What's the war? Divorce court, okay? The greatest war of all is family court. Okay? That's what the real top G's get together, smoke cigars, and talk about bitches and how they stole everything from you.
Called the War Room, a network of members with varied expertise which allows them to exert influence globally. They congregate in real life with the ultimate goal of achieving.
Bruh. These are the top G's in the War Room, bro. Homie, if you pay $5,000 to hang out with these fucking clowns, you deserve to be milked by this bald fuck, okay? Bro, this is just a bunch of pickup artists, like a bunch of failed pickup artists getting together and being like, yeah, we're doing war. Motherfuckers all look like Grand Theft Auto characters, dude. Are you serious? These are pickup artists. No shot. Nobody fucking dresses like this unless they're a pickup artist.
Achieving freedom in a world of slavery.
This slavery is just beginning. They're trying to reduce you to a QR code, and they are looking for people who blindly comply. This is why they make these mandates. The mandate is designed to purge the ranks of anybody who is not a slave.
This world of slavery is what he calls the Matrix, which kind of is just anyone who participates in the confines of today's society.
When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave. In this Matrix, we're used for our efforts and our energies. And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor. The best thing to do is to understand the rules of the game and find a way to win.
So is it
I mean, he's just describing capitalism. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my
that
mind.
Andrew Tate is doing a 2022 version of convincing people to believe in his worldview and worshiping him, then funneling them into a secret group to control them even more?
Stop, dude. Oh my God. Every fucking clip I've seen of the War Room makes it look funnier and dorkier than the past one.
Worshipping him, then funneling them into a secret group to control.
Bro, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is literally like calling this a cult is so funny. This is as dorky as a fucking D&D group, but at least like when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, like there's some fun to be had. It's just a bunch of dudes that get together, smoke cigar, and talk about women being bitches, dude. I just realized. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the r/atheism meetup, dude. Holy fuck, that's awesome. This is great. Mumford and Sons looking ass, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is great.
control them even more. Then once he has that control, well, we don't really know what he's going to do next. But he is going to do something based on what he said here.
You trying to keep up being like as viral as you are?
Dude, I want to sign up. I want to sign up for the Top G War Room now. These guys
forever?
are...
This is stage one of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, and then step 2 begins. The conquest is continuing.
I started doing research on cults, how they form, how they operate, how do members join, then research on cult leaders, how do they act, how do they recruit, how are they successful and unsuccessful. And before I give you this example, think about Andrew, the War Room Network, and how he thinks everyone is living in the Matrix. Typically, cults start as religious groups, which slowly turn into something dark and sinister. For example, the People's Temple. Jim Jones was a Methodist preacher with a sizable congregation in Indianapolis. He began to perform faith healings. Many of his followers believed he had a supernatural gift. The church would be renamed to the People's Temple, and Jones warned his followers that he had received visions of a nuclear attack that would devastate Indianapolis. This led the church to relocating to Guyana and forming their own little town that we now know as Jonestown. In the beginning, everything seemed alright, just a group of people trying to make a community. Eventually, a US Congressman Leo Ryan led a fact-finding mission and went to Jonestown. While visiting, members of the People's Temple told Congressman Ryan they needed help and wanted to leave. Ryan quickly departed with 15 of those members. While boarding their plane, a truck of the cult members arrived at the airstrip and began shooting at the plane. Congressman Ryan and 4 others were killed that day. Later that same day, Jones, knowing that the US government would send the military to seize Jonestown, was quoted saying, "No way for us to die. We must die with some dignity." A drink mixture of Flavor Aid and cyanide was created and handed out to all members.
That's where the don't drink the Kool-Aid comes from, for the record.
Those who refused to drink were injected with cyanide via syringe against their will. In total, 909 inhabitants of Jonestown died that day. Cults are structured like an onion. The outer layers consist of helpful, harmless, and agreeable information. As you get closer to the center, you find more unusual and evil ideals. Andrew started to gain traction by representing the ideals of right-wing conservatives on social media in a day and age where liberal ideals dominate the mainstream. In America, it's assumed the country is about 50% Republican and 50% Democrat, but most celebrities, companies, and mainstream media outlets identify as Democratic and liberal, so there is, theoretically, a huge part of the country that is being underrepresented. That's where Andrew steps in. People latch onto him and his ideas because he says the things that generally most Republicans or conservatives agree with.
Doesn't that show how powerful the people behind all this shit are?
Yeah.
You know, like you've got Trump who doesn't give a shit.
It's a big fight we have ahead of us.
You know,
Yeah.
and you've got
Yep.
the best soldier you could have as a president, and he's still struggling to get the wall built. He's still
Yeah.
struggling. Still, people, conservatives are being censored on social media.
This is the outer layer of the cult onion. The second layer of the onion would be more of his controversial takes that divide people. The things he says or does where even his own followers might disagree. To get to the more shady and evil layers, if there are any, you would probably have to join the War Room. He's extremely vague.
Dude, I love this. Where are these photos coming from? There's more. I need more of the War Room footage. The more I see the War Room, the more I like it, dude. This is awesome.
With what the War Room really is.
Especially this fucking guy. What's up with
Probably
this
have to
fucking
join-
guy? What's going on with this fucking dude, bro? He is always rocking the weirdest
The
shit,
War Room.
homie.
He's extremely vague with what the War Room really is.
Like, why are you peacocking so hard? You want to fuck these dudes? Like, what's happening? Like, you peacock when you want to fuck them, right? Like, you peacock when you go to the bar or whatever. That's what the POA guys say. You got to peacock because you want to stand out from the crowd. You want to be a top G. RP lobby? Yeah, no, it literally looks like a RP lobby.
Is.
The War Room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old.
What we do know is that the War Room is like the Freemasons, which some consider to be a cult. We know it's a secret organization. We know that members have to pay to be in it, as well as compete to prove their value to the organization. We know that people join because they fear being stuck in the Matrix, and the War Room will be able to protect them. We know they meet in real life. We only know 3 members of the War Room. Tristan Tate, this author.
The Talisman. Bobby Dino. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Bro, this guy's name is Bobby Dino. Hold this L, bro. If you join a fucking group where one of the dudes' name is Bobby Dino, oh, that's a permanent L. I love this. Oh, this is so good.
And this guy, Iggy, who is the master of spells.
Stop. Stop. Yo! Bro, come on, dude. Bro, they got a mage in the lobby. Let's go. Yo, dude. Look at that shirt. Look at his shirt. I got too caught up on the fact that he's a mage that we are not looking at his V-neck shirt. That is the, oh my God, that has to be the least comfortable shirt in existence. What the fuck? He's the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. The war room of top G Andrew Tate, a cult of manly men who smoke cigars and brag. Gandalf the PUA? Yeah, instead of Gandalf the Grey, he's Gandalf the PUA.
And shadows. According to his Twitter,
I'm in the second tweet. Wait, what? This Hasanabi guy made a video called Great Emery Tate Andrew's father a dickhead. He crossed the limit. You never speak bad about the dead. He should be destroyed. Spoke to the Tates and we solved the issue. Haram is a tool of the Matrix. One of their Agent Smith butt pimples. Wait, is he calling me Haram instead of Hassan? The G's of the war room long ago mastered the art and science of absorbing the energy of Haram by refusing to think about him as he rants and spurgs and reads about Tate delicious. Fuck? Bro, have I been... Is this guy gonna cast a spell on me? What the fuck? The Redditor, he says shit like douche canoe and shit waffle. L. They talked about me in the war room. Oh no, dude. This guy's gonna fucking cast a spell on my ass. That's not good.
Twitter account, he is the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Every other member of the war room we can assume is just looked at as a number based on this video. So I want you to consider all of that while watching this video.
Don't you want to become a cult leader?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This suggests he left. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. I feel like the idea that we were going to ever have a second Andrew Tate debate is becoming less likely, considering that this guy just said that you know, they talked about me in the war room and said that they're not gonna fucking... They mastered the art and science of absorbing the energy of Haram by refusing to think about him as he rants and spurgs and reads about Tate. Kind of feels like they had a meetup of the minds. They had a meeting of the minds and decided they should just not talk to me and instead cast spells from afar, like pew pew. But it is pretty funny that they had a meeting.
Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how. Establish front groups.
We're a Bible study group.
We're a management course.
We're a meditation center.
Hustlers University.
Promise to fulfill their dreams.
We have the secrets to self-improvement.
Dude, his goal. Why does he keep calling me Haram? The top G was never there for the Nelk boys. Just as he was never there for Dave Portnoy, ACU Haram, Clicks, or pink-haired Tommy. He is there for you. It's not your job to awaken all sheep. It's your job to awaken all the sleeping lions. Bro, this is like... Wait, why does he call me Haram? Bro, time-stamped?
Tonight we feast, my brothers. The best juicy steaks. The sweetest wines, the strongest whiskey, smoothest cigars. We laugh, we sing, for tomorrow we climb higher, we lift heavier, we train harder than we ever have before. We are the war room of Wudan. To Wudan.
To Wudan. To Andrew Tate. To Andrew Tate.
Bro, what? This is a cult. What the fuck? Wait, that's crazy. I thought it was like a joke. I thought this was like some basic multi-level. I mean, I think they're like basically LARPing as a cult. They're not actually a cult, but what's the difference at that point? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Bro, divorce court really breaks men, okay? I mean, straight up. Let's not even joke about this anymore. Divorce court really fucking breaks men. Talks about you directly. Which was supposed to be Hassan's bailiwick. What the fuck is that? Where he would gain influence where the commie left. Tate walks in and takes over the place in days. Of course, Hassan's scared and attacking with lame, boring bullshit no one cares about. He has no choice. He can't debate. What the fuck? The reply, he replies like a 10-year-old. Yeah, I think he might be like stunted a little bit. We're a secret society, you know, like the Illuminati and the Templars. So we've got to keep it like secret. Shush. What the fuck?
Join our elite mission.
You cannot stop me. I'm that guy. You need my help. You have two choices. You either sell your soul to Tate and say, I accept Tate is all-knowing. I will listen to you inside of Hustle University. Please save me.
Offer them something free and get them to feel obliged to give you something in return.
Welcome to the Hustle University 2.0 webinar. Free presentation.
Gradually, over time, you'll begin to shape the recruit's behavior by granting or withholding this love and attention. After they've bonded, slowly start making your demands upon them. The message being,
Nothing in this world has value unless it relates to the leader.
If you have less money than me, even by a single cent, you're a fucking brokey, a wagey, a peon.
Now, I wish you knew all this the first time you spoke to Tate. Yeah, what the fuck?
Nobody.
Control their...
Bro, everything I learn about this dude, like all the other operations from his like failed rap song, album, whatever the fuck, all the way down to like... all the way down to this like secret like D&D club that they got going on is hilarious. It gets like funnier and funnier.
Behavior. Come live with us.
Where are these clothes?
Eat this food.
Why drink Coke? Why the f would you spend £3 on a Coke when you can have an orange juice, a coffee, and a water?
One of the most important ways to discover if someone's a dickhead or not is if they wear a smartwatch.
But male haircuts are probably the epitome, the top of the mountains of pointless shit men do. I want to be like him. Let me ask you a question. Do you eat salt and pepper? Or do you only eat salt?
Prescribe a rigid schedule.
You don't have fire blood. You don't wake up to go piss at 3:32 a.m. and go, I'm not going back to sleep because I want to make some fucking money. So you're all lazy.
Control their thoughts.
Our ideology answers all questions to all problems.
If I talk about something, I know exactly what I'm talking about all of the time. There are still idiots out there who go, I don't know if I can trust you.
Control their emotions. Induce guilt.
And here I am showing you how war room members live their lives. And you're not thinking, I need to get in that room. I don't know what you're thinking. You're probably not thinking at all. And instead, you're going to sit at home, make some excuse for why you're not in the war room, why you're not part of our network.
And fear.
I think you need to be sitting here panicking at the fact that you don't have enough money. You need to be concerned and worried and sad, and you need to do something about it today.
Control information. Keep them from knowing all the workings of the cult.
War Room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old. The War Room is the most powerful network on the face of the planet today.
Tell them that there is a part of their mind they must eliminate in order to find happiness.
No one cares about how depressed you are. No one gives a shit. You motherfuckers who aren't happy need to learn to be grateful.
Claim authority. It can come from a divine source.
Thank you, Meat Prison, for the 20 gifted.
Not only am I a better specimen of man, I am actually fulfilled with divine purpose. I'm one of God's favorites.
Bogus scientific research or special knowledge.
I've analyzed the entire Earth and realized all of the world's problems. I'm about to tell you the root cause of every single problem in the...
Wait, Meat Prison? Wait a minute. Is that, did you get the bag, Meat Prison? Is that what happened? God damn. Good for you.
Make up stories about yourself to boost your importance.
I say with 1,000% confidence, I don't know any other motherfucker alive who could have done what I did yesterday.
Encourage separation from their family.
With a bunch of other insignificant losers. Think about it. Your dad's a bitch, mom's stupid, sister, brother, whoever. Losers. Your aunt, that favorite aunt, dumb as fuck. If they die,
I don't know why this footage is like, it seems so cozy. It just like weirdly spoke to me for a second. Like it's just like he's in his jammies.
Nobody would care.
Like what he's saying is awful, but
Have confessionals where people demonize their early lives and only praise their life in the group.
So I felt very alone, particularly before I joined the War Room. I always say time and blood.
why are these guys always bleeding? Like, are they just like constantly punching each other? What the fuck is wrong with them? I've never seen so many adults constantly with like black eyes and like their fucking hands are all busted. They all right, dude?
I want to know, do our souls align? I need to find people that believe.
Homie, you're just, you know, you got a little D&D meetup. Like, you don't have to be so intense about it. You know what I mean?
Can support you inside a tribe that's strong enough to have your back all the way around. And that is the number one reason you should make the investment to join the War Room.
But don't be stupid about it. Start slowly. A good con man takes a little bit of truth and a lot of lies and pulls the wool over the eyes of the ignorant.
Bro will be out here describing fucking making friendships as an adult, but that's gay if you talk about it like that, on terms like, yeah, you know, go out there and make meaningful relationships. So you got to be like, it's blood and soil. Right now, I'm a warrior and I need other Vikings to fight alongside me as I rape and pillage. It's like, bro, you just want friends. It's cool. Like, everybody wants friends, right? It's like, no, I'm trying to find my tribe, dude. It's right.
This is stage one of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer.